Are we gonna play now? Ready for the show? I'm about to take down, you already know. Get the fuck out of my face now, yeah, you gotta go. Man,
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. As you can see, the name has changed from SS Direwolf ENL, which is me, your host, over to our Xbox Game Pass Reviews Plus. So it's XGP Reviews Plus. You guys can find us on Instagram, find me on Twitter. I've converted all my accounts over. We're going to be focusing on doing just Xbox Game Pass reviews, but the Plus is there for a reason. That way we can still do some content for Nintendo and other places. So that's what the Plus is for, but our main focus is doing reviews on Xbox Game Pass. So if you play Xbox Game Pass and you enjoy all the games on there, maybe there's a game that you haven't seen, you guys should definitely subscribe to the channel, because we're going to try to go through every single game. And then when EA comes over and gets added to the Xbox Game Pass, we're going to be doing some Need for Speed Heat for sure, because I haven't played the game. I haven't really looked at the game. I watched a tutorial, or not a tutorial. Wow, a tutorial. I watched a YouTube video on that today just to kind of check it out as far as like just the trailer. I didn't watch any gameplay or anything. I'm super stoked about seeing that. But yeah, that's just a quick update of what's going on with the channel. So if you guys are confused on, you were following Direwolf and now it says Xbox Game Pass Reviews Plus, that's because we've changed everything over. I'm going in a completely new direction, and I hope that you guys enjoy me on that ride. So today, we are looking at Stranger Things 3. Now, I've already played about an hour and a half. Actually, I think it's only been 30 minutes. Just a half hour, not an hour and a half. Just a half hour. So if you look down below, it says 2019 Netflix Incorporated, developed by Bonus XP Incorporated. It is so weird seeing the name Netflix on this, but we all know that they came out with the show Stranger Things, and then they made a game. And I was reading, I've never watched the show. I've watched like the first 4 episodes of the first season. This game apparently is called Stranger Things 3 because it's depicted on season 3. So I guess there's some crossover between the actual show and the game. So if you've seen the show, you'll kind of know what's going on in the game. If you've played the game, you'll kind of know what's going on in the show. If you've done both, then you know way more than I do, because I've only played this game right here. So we are going to go ahead and continue our game. There's some really cool things about this. Is like when you go to do a quest and you're doing all the dialogues. Everything's dialogue. You got to read everything, which is a really neat way of doing it. The art style, it reminds me of like I'm playing the only game that I can remember that looked like this pixelation was when I used to play Friday the 13th back on like Super Nintendo. I don't know if you guys remember that. I don't know if you're even old enough to know what a Super Nintendo is, but when I was growing up, games like looked like this all the time. So this is whatever to me. So you have a character, and I think okay, everything's working fine. I felt like there was a stutter there for a second. Okay, so you start with one character, or your 2 characters here. We were gonna go to the movies. Some stuff happened there. I don't want to get too much stuff away, so that way when you guys play it, you guys will still be, surprised and everything. But you can like interact with things, and so like this says a picture of the gang, Halloween 2 years ago. You can click this. You can mess around with stuff in the area. So like right here, he's got a quest. You can click on here. Actually a friend, so it's not, I wouldn't say really a quest. It's more like, hey, I need some help with some stuff. So it says, good, you're all here. I have my campaign all ready for you. So they play D&D. That was one of the things that kind of really got me interested in the show, and then for some reason I just didn't watch it. I think it's because my wife doesn't like to watch scary movies or anything like that, so I haven't been able to watch Stranger Things. But the kids, they enjoyed watching it. And then my son, he's like, oh, maybe the Demogorgon took that kid. I was like, it's funny because that's the same connection I made when I watched the first episode of the first season, is that they put the Demogorgon on the table, and then all this stuff happened. This kid disappears, and then that's all I'm going to say, because if you guys haven't seen the show, I don't want to ruin that either. I don't like giving away spoilers. So right now we're at an advanced part of the forward progression part of the game. But anyways, sorry I can't. I promised 11 I'd come by the cabin. 11. Again, I want to give you information, but I don't want to like ruin it for you. Hopefully you guys have seen the show. If you guys don't want any spoilers, then I'm sorry, but I have to at least give clues to what's going on, what I'm doing. So 11 is the... And I haven't seen the show, so this could be even wrong, so I guess it's not really a spoiler. It's the alien girl. It says 011 on her left wrist. Is that right? On her left wrist, 011. I can't remember. Anyways, so yeah, maybe later, Will. Says Lucas. Okay, whatever, says Will. Oh, Mike, your sister Nancy was looking for you, says Will. She's at the Hawkins post in Hawkins Square. So this is the back to the basement complete. Mission is done. This is where I actually was getting ready to go, but then I was like, you know what? I want to post a review for this. Let's go. All right, so let's go over here. We're gonna open that door. Wait, I'm going the wrong way. Where's the door to get out of the house? Okay, let's go this way. So I'm just gonna show you guys a little bit of the gameplay. Obviously, you can already see what the graphics look like, and that gives you little hints down here. So medkits and cokes can be bought at vending machines, but I also found out that the vending machines at different locations give you different stuff. So it almost reminds me of like the Call of Duty maps, like when you're playing zombies, and you have to get like one perk over here, one perk over here, one perk over here, and you're kind of putting stuff together. In this case, it's just medkits and cokes. And I haven't run into any other kind of machine, so I don't know if there's any other weapons. One of the weird things about this game, though, is that it says A, and I thought, oh, okay, we're going to pick some flowers. No, that's not it at all. That's what we're doing. And we're hoping that coin drop out. Like, how... Apparently, money does grow on trees or flowers. So apparently, I need to go grow some flowers and just get a bunch of money and pay myself. All right, let's go over here and smash these other flowers. We got any more over here? But you can't smash the car. So, okay, we can smash flowers to get money, but not the car. Oh, the fire hydrants, you can actually knock those out. Oh, it paid us. What? Fire hydrant gave us money. Let's see what he's got to say. James, I can't wait for the Hawkins Fun Fair. I love fireworks. All right, so I don't know where I'm going. So you'll press the select button, the one with the 2 squares on the controller, the left side of your Xbox button, to pull up this, and there's all kinds of stuff. So there's quests, the party, which is people that you have available, which we have the 3 main characters, Lucas, Mike, and Dustin. Then we have some items here. You do a little bit of crafting in this game. We earlier in the game had to scrap up some antenna parts, and then at one point we needed duct tape and some other stuff, and then we built an antenna out of it. So let's go ahead. So like crafts right here, this is the stuff that you can craft as long as you have the stuff for the recipes, which is shown down below. So we need the rags, we need the duct tape, I think that's piping, and then an oven mitt, which, okay, protective gloves. That's how we would make those. I don't know how protected they are or what we're protecting ourselves against. Also, I haven't run into any monsters yet in this game, so I'm super, super excited about seeing if there's any like alien monsters. Anyways, back to the map. So see those arrows right there, the little yellow ones on the street? That's where we need to go. It's not a very good indicating marker on where you need to go. But the quest, yeah. So talk to Robin at Scoops Ahoy. Get a new hairdryer at Melvald's. We have to figure out where those are. Hopefully there's a marker. I don't remember if there's a marker that tells us. Ah, there is. Okay, so we have markers here. So this one's Hawkins Square. This is the Star Court Mall. That's usually where like shops and stuff are. Vending machines if you want. The Weathertop, that was a new location I just unlocked, and we got that antenna there. And you can always go back over here to Hopper's cabin. So if we want to go to the cabin, you just click on it, get it there. So there's no like walking from port to port, but once you're there, it is kind of open. We got to talk to Sheriff here. So right here is where you get to make choices on what you say. I don't think that depending on what you say makes a difference in the storyline, but you do have options on what you can say. So, hey, is 11 around? So let's say that. Where else would she be, Mike? Can I see her? We have a date. You'll have to go around the back, and remember, keep the door open and keep the lights on. Oh, okay. Apparently we have to click all of them. So what's the fence? It's for security. Something or someone is snooping around here at night. Are you trying to keep you trying to keep me from who? Me? What would make you think that? I don't know. We walked over here and said there's a fence, so we got to go in the back way. Yeah, mice. Oh crap! I hit the wrong button and did an aggro. So yeah, mice. Or I'm sorry, rats. Those are rats, not mice. We have to fight a lot of rats. So at the very beginning of the game, you guys will be acquainted with the rats. They're pretty nasty. Don't forget, hit your bushes and hit your leaf piles. Hit anything that allows you to hit. I thought we were going to get in trouble for some stuff. Gate locked with a padlock. There's no way through without knowing the combination. Okay. So we apparently need the combination to that lock. You will fight goons like these guys. And I haven't been told where these guys are coming from or who they work for. Obviously, you'll go on quests and do adventures, and you go and turn stuff in. One of the other things is that if you hit the right trigger, you can change the character that you are, and then if you hit the down on the D-pad, you'll actually control the other character. So you can change between. You'll always have two at a time, so you always have like some kind of a support with you. So this guy, I like having him out because he's got the range. And then I don't use Dustin because he's got a spray can. So he sprays stuff. I don't know if that's spray paint or if it's bug spray, but it just killed those bushes. Go ahead and open this, see what we get. We got a wire spool. That's nice. So we could use that for more crafts. Then if you use Lucas, you can fire it like that. Like I said, he's ranged. But if you wanted to, you could do this 2 combination. And then obviously once you're further in the game, you'll have a bunch of characters that you can choose from. And then go on the adventures and do all that stuff with. So let's kill that rat. So let's say bomb. You can have Lucas do his bomb. You'll have those 4 different things down there at the bottom. So Y is a bomb, X is taunt, A is swing your weapon, and B is block. Those will actually change between characters. The only thing that stays the same is the A button. That's always going to be your attacking, and B will always be block. But then bomb and taunt, those can be different attributes. So if we changed over to, yeah, so you can see bomb and taunt switch on the X and the Y. And it says shoot instead of swing because of the weapon that he's carrying. So nothing crazy. Just small little details that change. The energy, you grab that to be able to do your taunts and everything else. I'd rather use the bat. I don't like using the ranged weapon. So I've put quite a bit of time into this game. I definitely think it's worth the install, especially if you're a fan of Stranger Things, the show. I mean, even if you're not, you don't even have to know what's going on in the show to play this game. So you could just play this game knowing nothing about Stranger Things and still have a good time. Great, but why are there a bunch of Russian dudes out in the woods? Good question. If you don't like reading, then maybe it's not good for you. Because there is a lot of reading because you have to read all the dialogue. And this, I mean, the rocks were there, but that let me know that there's a path here. Otherwise, I would have never known because we would have walked up to them like this, and that tree line goes off into the screen. So look out for stuff like that. I know I'm dropping some hints on stuff on how to play the game too, which is not what I intended on doing. But I think it's definitely worth the install. And that is all I have the time for today. Just a quick update. We are going to be changing the format of how we do the reviews. So instead of it being just I play the game and then I put a review video up, we are going to be changing how I do that. Basically what I'll be doing is I will be playing the game and then talking about the game just as I was here, I guess, in the way. So I guess it's changing, but then not a lot. I just want to go right into the game as a brand new player with you guys. So it'll be like the first time I'm ever playing the game will be the video that I make is right when I start playing it. So I appreciate you guys. If you guys have hung out this far to the end of the video, you guys are awesome. Thank you for those of you that have subscribed. We're almost to 20 subscribers on this brand new channel, and I can't wait to see where we take this thing. Have a great day. Like the video if you liked it. Leave a comment down below if you guys like Stranger Things. I'm a fan of the show. I can't say super fan because I haven't watched it all, but I would like to say I'm a super fan. I just don't watch it because my wife doesn't like scary movies or shows or any of that stuff. So I will see you guys later. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you on the next review. Bye.
Are we gonna play now? Ready for the show? I'm about to take down, you already know. Get the fuck out of my face now, yeah, you gotta go.